similar to a typical 1910 kitchen. Unfortunately, no historical photos exist of this room, so during restoration, staff had to look at kind of ghost markings on the wall of where the cabinets and sink might have been. We also used Sears catalogs at the time to find furnishings for the room. The Browns had up to 5 servants at one time: a cook, a maid, housekeeper, hostler who was in charge of the horses and carriage, and a groundskeeper. For larger parties, the Browns would have hired help from other large households in the area. The stove in the kitchen is both coal and wood fired depending on the desired cooking temperature. While the Browns' home had electricity, not all appliances were available in electric format at this time. For example, the ice box is a true ice box. The ice delivered by the ice company went in the top compartment so that the cool air would fall and keep items cold. The Browns also had a summer home that they built about 60 miles west of here called Avoca Lodge towards Red Rocks. It took about a 4-hour wagon ride to get there at the time. From there, they had a farm with chickens, eggs, produce that could be sent from Avoca Lodge back here via train to feed the family. The Browns also had a barn at Avoca Lodge where they put in a wooden dance floor and had less formal parties there. The Browns' kitchen has 2 pantries, the butler's pantry and the cook's pantry. This first one here is the cook's pantry. This is where all of the items needed for cooking were kept, including canning materials and meat grinders. On the wall next to the butler's pantry is the annunciator box. Similar to a bell pull system, the annunciator served as a call box for summoning the servants. The Browns had a box located here, which we know from wiring found in the wall. Around the house, there would have been doorbell-like buttons that the Browns would have pushed to call a servant to them. The most important thing for the servant to do was to remember to push and reset the plunger before answering the call. Otherwise, the system wouldn't work the next time. This is the butler's pantry. It is where plating and serving of food would happen to bring out to dinner in the dining room. From the dining room, guests could peek in and kind of catch a glimpse of the family's wealth. In here we have examples of the Browns' original china pattern and a piece or two of their china.